Welcome everyone to another episode of NRL Fantasy Gurus. I thought we'd kick it off straight away before Red finishes his beer. We're here, it's round 19 of NRL action. So we got 6 more weeks of fantasy football to go. Introductions: to your left, Red from Melon's FG. To your right, Mitch from Mitch's Lads FG. And Alex from Goose FG. Got it right that time, yeah. Really made a conscious effort. We're going to head over to Red to start it off with the player of the week this week because it was your player and not mine.
I feel a little bit weird that, or maybe I'm like, the special kid who, you took everything from him and now you feel guilty, so you have to give him something to do.
Yeah.
It's like,
Slugger!
He's got his own segment.
I've got no segment anymore.
Yeah.
I'm strict. I'm naked of segment.
You did have,
Well,
everybody's
that's
favourite. So.
Yeah, and everybody's favourite became nobody's anything, so... Anywho,
We gave you something.
the fantasy player of the week, and I think there's some kind of microphone that goes in
You already
here.
screwed up. It's the NRL Fantasy Guru player of the week.
You'll get
You can have it. You
You'll
can
get
have it.
it.
Alright, hang on, let me try it again. Who gives a shit? Alright, so, player of the week, wherever the fuck he's from, James Tedesco. Could it be anyone else? Would you like me to read the stats?
I'd
I'd love to.
Mitch loves a really quick one, so we're going to do this really, really quick. 1 try,
Really?
1 try assist,
Really let that soak in, guys.
2 line breaks, 8 tackles, 14 tackle busts, 287 run meters,
Oh!
all in 75 minutes, by the way. The guy had a 5-minute spare break, just took a little Kit Kat.
He would've
And,
done a pub.
He scored himself 93 points.
I like how you listed 8 tackles. Not really a fantastic.
Well, for a
stat.
fullback.
Yeah, no, okay.
For a
yeah,
fullback,
that's not bad. That's not bad.
And again, 75 minutes. Guy was ripped off 5 minutes.
He
Could have
is.
got a hundy. Could have got a
Blue
hundy.
got a handy.
Could have joined the 100
With
club.
the amount of tackle breaks he was doing, he was due for another 2 in the game based on average. So damn, they screwed him.
And they still
Watching
scored
on.
like 2 more tries after he went
Oof.
off, so he would have been in and around the ball somewhere.
Roosters
I can't
looking
afford him.
fresh.
Anyway,
Makes me so happy.
it hurt watching all those tackle busts. Alright, we're going to head over to Mitch for the injury report. Who's injured, Mitch?
A lot of sharks. There's not many this week. Sasai Feki hurt his back. Not quite sure the length of that one yet. Matt Moylan
I
once
thought he
again.
was spineless. Weird.
Yeah, apparently he does have one. One week for Moylan. Blake Ferguson 1 week for his knee. Jake Friend, unfortunately, 8 weeks it's looking like for his arm.
You're not injured, bro.
An interesting stat I have.
Oh, I like these. These are my favourite.
So,
You know what's going to bag it. You smell it. I just know it.
who do you think's played after this round's played? Who do you think would have played more games this year? Josh the Flog Dugan or Andrew the Flog Fafita?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the flog. Was it the flog?
Which one? You're gonna be a bit more specific.
Well, there's only one flog.
No, there's 2.
Alright.
They're both flogs.
I've had a sneaky look already. So. I can't even pretend to not know.
Josh Dugan will play more games after this round than Andrew Fafita has this year.
Wow.
The most injury-prone man I've seen him. I'm honestly scared when he gets out of bed. He throws his back out or something.
What do you reckon it's like taking a piss for that guy?
Life or death.
It must be like Jesus.
Well,
Must
before
be-
you bang out any
must
more
be
sharks
tough
players,
living.
that wraps up the injury report. Thanks, Mitch. Great. But I'm going to hand it back to you because it's your segment for head-to-head.
All right. This is good.
Look, we'll go with 2. These seem to be the 2 most popular bring-ins this week. So, I'm going to ask you guys.
Which you can check out on footy66.com. If you don't use that website, start using it because it's
Oh,
great.
were you a mosquito then?
Footystatistics.com.
Good enunciation.
So, this week, the
Enunciation.
2 most popular people to bring in is Clemmer and DCE. Who you liking?
DC owns that team.
Yeah, the way he, especially with Dylan Walker and so, just doing all the kicking, scored a try. He's just fantastic. I love the way DC is playing.
And Tommy Turb's playing off him. Cool.
Yeah, it's
As long
just
as
a
he
full
doesn't get
strength Manly squad. They put Parramatta to the sword. Yeah, DC for me.
And it
Even
was
though-
like a really good platform. Having Fanua Blake and Powell running for him all day. You can actually really can tell the difference with Manly when they're off. Fanua Blake played the first 40 this week and it really set the tone for them. So definitely DCE for me.
Although I do like Clemmer now that Fafita suspension. It's handy cover there.
It is handy cover. Alright.
Any Hoozles, brought it back. Brought it back.
Jakey Trbojevic, Cameron Murray.
boy Muzz. The way he played last week. just
Muzz
so-
like millionaire.
When he's fresh, he had some down weeks during Origin. He wasn't, 100% each week. You could tell like the workload was getting to him, but now he's back to full strength. Look at what he can do last week. He's fantastic. So yeah, Murray for me, straight up.
Let's flip the coin for me. I think both are brilliant. Both can break lines. Both are really good support players. I'd probably lean towards Jake because he's guaranteed to play 80 pretty much. That's the only thing that would maybe put him above Murray. And I think when the Burgess boys come back, he won't be as impactful. Whereas I think Jakey is so impactful even with the full strength squad around him. So I think maybe Jake just.
I think as well, one of the really underrated parts of Jake's game, he does get a few tries out of it. He's a great ball player.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a fantastic ball player.
He's like what Gallon wishes he could be.
Yeah,
It's what
first
Gallon
receiver.
used to be. Yeah.
When he was first receiver for the Blues.
Alright, boys, it's spend time.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I mean, yes, love a spanner.
Jake T, Murray, you've gone one each. What if I threw Josh Maguire in there? It's a bit of a smoky.
Well, he's flying under the radar actually, and if you look at his scores, he's got 3 games this year under 50.
You suck.
Red-
4 now because of last week. So
Red was
yeah,
trying to
another
keep this
week.
one under wraps from us because he's really high on him, but yeah, Maguire at his price could be a bit of a steal if you're looking for a mid-range second row. But I'm
Yes.
sticking with Murray.
Okay, if we're going off price, I think Maguire's your man. Just if you're struggling for cash, definitely Maguire. But if you've got money to burn, I still think Jakey. Again, that guaranteed 80 minutes. You can't put a price on a guaranteed 80-minute lock. They're so impressive.
Cowboys interchange is just very poor. So Maguire,
I think it depends. Like it depends on when Morgan comes back, because Asiata then goes into the rotation and takes away from JT, which then takes away from Maguire. So I think that could probably ill affect Maguire. And again, no one's in the way of Jake. He never gets taken off, and that's my point. Like he's never come off the field. He's always there.
Well, they took him off against Para, and Para got like 2 or 3 quick tries. They got him back up, but didn't bring him back on.
Yeah, but game was good.
Alright, boys. A bit of a last one here. Braden Burns, Latrell Mitchell. Who we liking?
Braden Burns. I'll say that straight away. Braden Burns gets great points without doing anything. Like he's base stats. Like Latrell does kicking, so he gets a little bit of a boost there. But the day Braden Burns can score a try, if
he's guaranteed
he's
points.
he's getting 50 points without bloody tries. And he's coming back from injury, and he's still looking
Yeah.
great. Like, he got 38, 48, and 50, I think, somewhere around there anyway.
Great score.
Those are great scores from a centre.
Pretty much emulating exactly what Jack Bird was doing before he got
Yeah,
injured.
actually, yeah, 100%.
Well,
So-
I think a lot of people actually had them at the start of the year, like Burns and Bird. I know we didn't. We got burned.
Thanks a lot, Curse. You're the curse.
What it mean that he gets injured?
Oh, sorry. We got Burns.
Oh, Bill
Yeah.
Earns to your joke, mate.
Yeah,
Bill
that's
Earns.
And yeah, so that's it for head to head, boys.
All right. So there's your head-to-heads. Quick segment, Big Cojones. I hate the name.
Love it! Hey?
Gonna start on my shit.
Hey.
All the best, but who's
Worst.
your captain this week? Like I said last week, a lot of captain options this week with all the guns you should have in your team. Who you making captain this week?
Point of order. Here.
You nailed it.
No. Not about me nailing it.
Mm.
About you having to stick to your guns because I made you do it, and
I
what
did.
happened to you?
I got burned.
Yeah, that's right.
I meant.
you did.
I said
So,
I'd make Dilf my captain.
who
last
are you
week.
going, Herms, so you don't copy us?
I like JT, Jason Tamalolo this week against the
Mm-hmm.
Sharks. I think without Fafita, I think he's going to steamroll our forward pack. So
Alright, cool.
Jason
Good.
Tamalolo,
There you got that in.
lock
Happy
it in.
days. Which does.
I'm gonna go the Cookie Monster again. I like just a good safe option there. He still really hasn't done much. Since He hasn't been his explosive self, but he's still putting up those mid 60s.
66 last week. Not
Like,
doing much.
you know, eventually he's going to break the line, or he's going to have a couple of little half breaks and stuff. So when he does, if he's getting 60s without doing it, he's my captain.
Yeah, well, JT, Payne-Haas, Cookie, all had very similar scores. I think Cameron doesn't get that try. It's all pretty much around even
Yeah,
keel.
yeah.
So your top four's in that position. I'm going to go with Payne-Haas again. Keep going back to that well till she's dry.
He's been killing it.
And she is moist right now, so I'm keeping.
Let us know in the comment
No,
section if you guys like anyone different for your captain. We'll do the league standings. 6 people last week Round 18 got over 1,100 points. There are people
Thanks.
killing it in our league.
Feeder.
You're making us look like mugs, by the
You're
way.
making
Thanks.
us look silly, but well done to all you
No,
guys.
that's for feeder.
Who was the best, you ask? Warriors Soldier with 1,129 points. Well done to you.
Very
Round
impressive.
18 NRL Fantasy Guru League winner. And same as last week, we got the Beavs up top of the league. Beaver Fever with 16,106 points overall. About 50 points ahead of second. So well done to you.
Slide up there.
Put up our scores too. They're not that great.
I got screwed.
Yeah,
I keep getting screwed every week.
excuses.
I would have cracked 1,100 had it not been for feeder.
Excuses.
Swill.
We can't make excuses.
We can, and
We will.
And we will, damn it!
But thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next week. Mitch, what can they do?
Like, subscribe, and comment. Of course, comment. We like the feedback, guys. Keep it coming.
Oh,
I was waiting for it. I thought we were missing something.
wow, I'm so
I
nervous.
thought I'd build a little bit of suspense there.
Good emphasis on the pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep
They're on the edge of their seat, I believe.
waiting. Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks
See you for round 20.
See you guys.
See you.
Subscribe.